The plot centers on a family that is looking for a home. In their search, they come across a haunted home. The family that moves in here remains for a short while before fleeing out of fear. A family moves into this home after a year has passed. Frank Presley, his wife Melanie, and their two boys, Kevin Presley and Fulton Presley, make up the family. Kevin appears unhappy because moving their home every 5 months is challenging for him. Fulton always ruminates on his existence constantly. Kevin was sound asleep one night when he heard an odd noise. When he turns on his phone torch and examines the warehouse, it suddenly gets chilly. He sees the shining soul of a man when he turns around. Kevin is scared away by the ghost, but he is not afraid. Instead, Kevin begins laughing while filming the ghost on his phone. The spirit strikes the wall once more out of frustration. Kevin doesn't think he has witnessed an apparition. When he arrives at school the following day, he runs into Joy Yoshino, who also happens to be his friend. He converses with her, and they grow close. He declines Joy's invitation to go with her, stating that he must study a lot. After returning home, Kevin walks into the storeroom, where he noticed a ghost the day before. He summons the ghost, who then shows up and tries to frighten the child. Following their conversation, Kevin notices Ernest's name scrawled on his shirt. The ghost has no memory and no ability to communicate. He is questioned by Kevin about his past existence and name, but he has no memory of them. Fulton arrives in the storage area as they are conversing to take his phone from Kevin. Kevin had to walk because Fulton did not drop him off at his school. Frank Presley takes a look at Kevin's ghost footage one day on Kevin's phone. Kevin agrees to Frank's request to share the YouTube footage. Kevin and his father find out the following day that the recording has attracted thousands of viewers. Frank prevents Fulton from telling his mother about this because he fears that she will be alarmed if she finds out. The number of viewers of the video clip begins to grow, and they are pleased to see it. Dr. Leslie Monroe, a paranormal investigator, also views the ghost footage. She views the film and concludes that it is a fake. Everyone believes the film to be fake. To demonstrate that the ghost is real, Frank chooses to record another video of it. The storeroom is visited by the father and boys. Kevin is instructed by Frank to contact the spirit because he is nearby. Kevin concurs with his father, and he starts singing a melody to summon the ghost. When Kevin calls, the ghost shows up. As Kevin's mother discovers the trending YouTube video, she too arrives in the storage room. She becomes irate but calms down after seeing the apparition. She begins to panic quite a bit and screams out loudly. The ghost once more conceals himself in the wall after seeing everything. Kevin's father captures all of this on his smartphone and enjoys it. When he posts the footage to YouTube, it quickly becomes popular. The ghost becomes well known on all social media sites, including Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. The doctor also views the ghostly film, and she begins to believe it. She tells the CIA to look into the apparition. Arnold Skipley, the deputy director, claims that the film is fake and that everything is a hoax. She is sent outside after he summons his guards. When Frank gets back to his residence, he notices that several people are waiting outside. Frank is approached by a few reporters who inquire about the apparition. Frank is happy. He manages to get past the reporters and a sizable crowd and enter his house. A few days later, Dr. Monroe gives Frank a home visit. Because she has seen numerous ghosts, she tells Frank that his son is acting inappropriately. She asserts that spirits pose a serious threat. She is told to leave by Frank, who doesn't trust what she is saying. Rewind to Kevin, who is encountering the spirit and desires to assist him. He desires to return the spirit to his original location. Kevin and his companion, Joy, begin looking into the ghost. Kevin discovers that the ghost's family's home was purchased in 1965. The ghost doesn't have a death document. However, a well-known YouTuber by the name of Judy Romano has plans to speak with Frank and learn the truth about the apparition. She visits Kevin's house to speak with the spirit in addition to Frank. Frank calls the ghost on live video, but he doesn't show up. Judy included, everyone starts to think the apparition is a fake. In the interim, the house's electricity abruptly goes out and then comes back on. Everything begins to crumble and shatter. Everyone present in the room is terrified when the spirit finally appears, except the Parsley family. Judy, however, continues to think that this is all a fabrication. She runs and leaps off the window as soon as the ghost approaches, and she notices a skinless hand sticking out of his throat. Kevin's sibling is using his smartphone to record everything. He posts the video clip to YouTube without informing his father. Once more, the video goes viral, with more than 3 million people watching it. Once more, Kevin and Joy visit the spirit and inquire about his former existence. Kevin explains to the spirit that he must look into this after coming out with them if he wants to learn more about his life and how he passed away. The ghost concurs, and when the people outside their home see them, they begin to flee. The ghost spots a young girl playing in a park as they are running by and begins calling to her. The individuals begin to capture the apparition on their mobile devices. When one of the videos goes viral, CIA officials are informed of the ghost's existence. Joy, on the other hand, learns the ghost's true name. The identity of the ghost is not the same as the name on his shirt. They discover that the ghost once held a job at a tavern. They are shown a photograph of the ghost by a man, in which the ghost can be seen posing with a companion. The spirit, who is now in the open, worries Frank. He desired to achieve great riches to realize his dream. The CIA team arrives at the Frank home at night to arrest the ghost, but Kevin, Joy, and the ghost have already left. After a protracted journey, the three of them finally arrive at the ghost's friend's home. The ghost's friend reveals to them that they were once close friends and that their spouses were sisters. While giving birth to her child, the ghost's wife passed away. He informs them that the ghost began using drugs as a result of that event. He claims that one day the spirit gave him his daughter and never came back. Although his vehicle was located, the man was not. The ghost enters the home as they are conversing. In the meantime, SID agents show up to apprehend the apparition. With their specialized weapons, the CIA troops captured the ghost. The ghost is taken to CIA headquarters. The CIA deputy director appears and declares that they can do whatever they want with the spirit at this point. Kevin feels a lot of sympathy for the spirit on the other side. The spirit notices an aggressive symbol on the officer's uniform when the officer stops by to see him close to his trap. The spirit begins recalling his memories of the past all of a sudden. He remembers taking his wife and going to his friend's house to leave his daughter. His buddy shot him in the head with an eagle display when his wife went upstairs with their daughter. He then interred his body outside of his home. He took this action to obtain his daughter because he was issueless. While this is happening, Dr. Monroe enters the room while brandishing the unique weapon. The troops were shot by her. Kevin, on the other hand, investigates a peculiar sound in the kitchen and discovers the ghost's companion seated there. The real reason he killed his buddy is revealed to Kevin. He claims that his wife felt jealous of his friend's kid. He then holds Kevin at gunpoint after telling him the reality. He warns him by telling him not to be open with anyone. To save their son, Frank and his wife also go there. The ghost emerges there and begins beating Kevin before he can kill Kevin. Frank joins the struggle and pushes the other guy out the window onto the street, where he immediately passes away. When the CIA team looks into the ghost later, Kevin informs them that the ghost has left for his realm. The daughter of the ghost, who is now an elderly lady, then appears to greet her father. By the lake, his daughter approaches him and gives him an embrace. His past experiences come to mind. Following that, Kevin and the apparition are relaxing by the lake. The ghost can now return to his actual reality. The ghost's spirit is now at liberty. Kevin's family also moves to a new home. The movie ends there. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe so you can stay updated with our daily movie recaps.